Alrighty, last session, you all set off towards Archane's tower to stew yourself some dragon's blood, and your entrance was announced by a large white dragon sitting atop it. Kroll, a member of Archane's entourage, met you all and attempted to trick the orb from Riala. On being caught out, he agreed to take you all to meet Archane. You were all led a few hours walk away to meet him, where he was posted inside a military tent outside a monumentous head of a dragon. Riala offered a trade, the orb for some of Tiamat's blood. Archane found the idea laughable and demanded a good soul. The orb apparently the fee for an audience. Riala somehow managed to convince Archane that the giver of the orb was of equal power to Tiamat, and Archane left to deliberate. Approximately an hour later, Archane proffered up the vial for the orb and teleported the orb away. Archane told the group they'd be given a safe passage out, but not to return. You all made your way back to Uldrak, who quickly drank the blood and returned to his natural form, nearly taking out the Dreaming Grinder. He also offered up his own blood, then took that blood to the Dow at the Demon Zapper and successfully set her free. The Dow held up her end of the bargain and produced an introductory letter for Bell, but left you all with a warning before. And that's where we are now.
Excellent.
Woo. What was the
I
warning
still
again?
can't believe that fucking wisdom roll.
Yeah, that's some fucking bullshit.
Me either.
What was the warning again?
That Bell used to rule Avernus and that his power has not been reduced. Be careful.
Yeah,
Cool.
so that should be fun. I think we were going to have a long rest, yeah?
I think we were gonna level. I can't remember.
Yeah,
sounds about right.
definitely level. Look, we
Unfortunately, not.
outsmarted Tiamat's general. That deserves a level up.
Or two. Here.
So no. What would you guys like to do?
Well, first of all, take a long rest.
Yeah.
I need sleep.
You are all currently posted up outside the Demon Zapper still currently.
Let's be fair, that's probably the safest place to take a
Yeah,
rest.
I was gonna say.
Camp out under the stars.
Yeah, why not?
Possibly in the dome. Let's just say it's in the dome. Thanks, Barney.
Thanks, Barney.
Mr. DM, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Did you
What do you want?
did you add a hat of disguise to my inventory?
No, I didn't. Because I assumed you could do that. It should
Okay.
be in your journal, though.
Yep. No, there's one in my inventory.
Just doesn't remember doing it.
Yeah.
Wow, doing a long rest is a whole lot easier as a fighter than it is as a spellcaster, not gonna lie.
Depends on what spellcaster. I don't have to pick new spells.
Yeah, I know, but you still have to go through the spell list and put all your spell slots back. I just put my hit
mean,
points back up and that's it.
I haven't used any spells.
We needed a long rest.
So, assuming Barney is putting up the dome, you'll take your long rest. Nothing
Thanks,
happens.
Barney.
You were correct in your assumption that the Demon Zapper is probably one of the safest places to be. Although, in trying to get some sleep, it is a little bit difficult at first, with radiant light emanating from the top. It's definitely brighter here than it is in the already bright plains of Avernus. But given your long and exhausting day the day before, you do all eventually get some sleep.
Did anybody else wake up with sunburn
Just you.
with me? Okay.
Just you.
Not entirely sure how you woke up with sunburn. It's not a sun, but sure.
Well, it's far too warm for my liking.
Uh-huh.
So what would you all like to do?
Suppose we should try and get to Bell's Forge. Did we have any other stops on the fetch quest? Anything else we need to get to anyone else?
We have to wait 3 days for Bigeron to finish forging the sword.
Okay. In the meantime, Bell's Forge. Sounds like a good place to get a sword.
Why? We can just play. We can just play Song of Passing and go through it. I haven't played that game too much. What are you talking about?
Uh-huh. I bet
Hang
you
on.
could tell me the exact fucking buttons to push for every song.
No. No,
Alright.
I genuinely need to check every now and then. I have played it a lot though.
That's fair. Alright, everyone in the Demon Grinder, let's go to Bell's Forge.
Alright. I hop in the Dreamin' Grinder.
Sure.
All right. Yeah, you pop in.
I am going to use one of my armor specific infusion slots to for a enhanced weapon to give myself an extra, well, a +1 to my lightning launcher, if that's all right.
Does it have a duration?
No, it's just an infusement. Level 9 allows me to have an extra 2. Let me just find it here. You learn how to use your artifice infusions to specifically modify the armor enhanced by your power armor feature. So I get an additional 2 slots, but specifically for my armor, and I'm going to be using one of them to infuse the gem inside of the right-hand gauntlet of the armor to deal an extra +1.
Alrighty then.
Fun.
We'll pile into the back of the Demon Grinder. The new cat-like creature you have as a part of your entourage, seemingly illuminating themselves at the wrist for a split second. Otherwise, you'll pile in, and who's going to be navigating?
I'll navigate. Excellent. No objection.
No.
Whoa, hold up.
I'm just going to be test rolling to you specifically.
Alright.
Nope, that didn't work.
Anyone other than Manu want to navigate?
Excellent. Let us begin.
I'm gonna regret this.
Manu, can you roll 2d10, please? Firstly, are you using the map?
Oh, has anyone got the map? I was just gonna wing it, but it's probably for the best. Who got the map?
I don't know
right.
who has got the map.
Off we go. Dubs, yes! That means I get a free turn.
Sure. That's
Oh,
exactly
boy.
what that means.
Alright, specifically because you're not using the map, roll 2d4. Alright. You, Riala, begrudgingly, you fire up the Demon Grinder.
I'm going straight into the sticks again, aren't we?
And at Manu's direction, successfully navigate a route you've done a few times now, heading as best you believe it to be north, coming back around across some extended plains before eventually off in the distance you can see roiling red clouds from a volcano. You can deduce from the map that is Bell's Forge, and between it is a rather large river you know as Styx.
Well,
Can
I did
have Manu and Riala make perceptions check.
I can do that.
I hate this place. I genuinely hate this place.
I think it hates you too.
Well, I mean, yeah. Clearly.
As you pull up towards
Makes me miss the fucking mountains.
as you pull up towards the right towards the edge of the river Styx, both of you sort of deliberate again how to get across. But towards the south, you can both make out a bridge
There's a fucking bridge.
Wait, there is?
There's a fucking bridge.
And I found it. Thank me later.
Oh shit, he did. He
I knew.
actually did.
Master
Oh
Navigator.
fuck. No. Alright.
Ah,
Let's go across the bridge and hope there's no trolls.
I would prefer a troll.
Yeah, kind of wishing for a troll after all these demons.
I can fucking deal with trolls. What I can't deal with is mind-numb fucking people.
It is still a ways away off. You have to head, further towards the south. As you start heading in that sort of general direction, you can see that the bridge is in fact manned. There are demons patrolling it, and it appears to be not only a bridge but a dock. There are all manner of small craft and barges bobbing along the surface of the River Styx, tied off at this bridge. And next, seemingly anchored in the cliffside, on both sides, a massive iron structure that appears to be a pair of docking arms straddles the River Styx and extends out over it. Hefty clamps, chains, and bars are fixed to the docking arms to lash large vessels between them.
Get a ferry. Let's see if the demons have a ferry.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
if this was the Greek River Styx, there would absolutely be a ferry.
Ooh.
It does not exactly look like a ferry. It looks like that.
Okay, so there's a dock, but it's fucking... It's still
so
a Stygian dock.
Underneath that is a bridge, but anchored just next to it on the cliff sides is that.
Lovely.
It's probably
Mhm.
fine, right?
It's probably fine.
Well, what are we waiting for? Shall we see if we can get past this lot?
I say we try diplomacy.
Of course you do.
Has that ever actually worked?
I mean, it worked with Archon. It was more heavy-handed threats. But, like,
Well,
it's a
I
kind
mean-
of diplomacy.
Fair. But see, we had something he wanted.
I mean, we have something these guys want. They don't want to die.
Fair point.
You have become more and more bloodthirsty over my time of knowing you, Riala.
Wait, they were less
it-
bloodthirsty?
It must be hell.
Sure.
To be fair, demons aren't really people.
Ooh, hang on. I've got to think for this.
Wow.
I got to think for this. Where is
Wow.
it? There.
Didn't know you to be so fucking specious. Racial. That's racial.
Oh,
sake.
fuck.
Oh,
My
boy.
next character's gonna be a demon just to fuck you off.
You've already played a tiefling, dude.
Not in this game.
Yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pretend like my next character wasn't planned on being a tiefling.
You've already said you want to bring
was.
Pelikov back.
Oh yeah, but I wouldn't bring him back in this one. Oh no, I mean I could. He hasn't been in this one, but you know.
So do you guys want to attempt the bridge, or do you want to find another odd way across?
I mean, to be fair, just focusing on the place last time got us across. Alright.
Yeah, but it's not exactly the most definite of things.
Reliable?
And I say again, I definitely prefer fight some demons to cross the bridge than get splashed by the River Styx and everybody gets fucked again.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so we're gonna GTA this?
Yep. Let's
I mean,
run them all.
obviously.
What is a GTA?
Do you need to ask?
Alright.
I think you're asking that. But...
Is there anything on the run up to the bridge that would cause me to have to slow down the demon grinder?
No, not really. You can definitely get a run up, but like I said, the bridge is manned. There are bodies walking across it from the distance you're at currently. You can see.
Turn on the mashers.
I mean, yeah, my plan was just to gun at full speed and try and get across the bridge. See how many we run over.
No fear. We in there.
Wow. If that's what you want to do, for sure. I will never say no.
I'm aware. Alright, hands up. Who votes for it?
Go.
Yeah, my hands up.
What'd you say, Tango?
I
Alright. Barney, how about you? I'm gonna assume that's a yes.
Doesn't matter. Outvoted.
Okay, GTA it is.
Excellent. This open top is gonna create quite the shower.
Jesus.
Oh.
That's-
do you expect
Alrighty.
anything less?
Because if you
I
did,
just
that's a
expected
mistake.
better, that's all.
You did? Have you met us?
Never expect the best from
Alright,
us.
so you pull back a bit from the shores of the River Styx. Driving in the opposite direction a moment and wheeling yourself around, getting yourself a straight line up. And you begin flooring it. Can I have a land vehicle proficiency roll, please?
Yes.
Fuck everything.
God damn it.
Actually, that should be a +4, so that's a 15. Do I add anything other than my bonus? I forget. Or is it just a d20 plus my bonus?
Give me one.
It's been a long time since I made this macro.
Yes, your wisdom. It's on your
Okay.
sheet. You just click it.
Cool. Oh yeah. Alright, well that's another 4, so that's actually a 19.
So ludicrous.
We gonna go ludicrous speed, bitches!
Can you please roll 66 plus 4?
$16.
Happens to be the number you so yes, as you having familiarized yourselves with the controls of the demon grinder, you're well versed in the accelerator lever. As you just bash it forward, there's a split second where the screaming sounds like infinitely louder before the actual vehicle begins to accelerate, matching the volume. As you get closer and closer to the bridge, it is quite wide. There's definitely enough room for the demon grinder. As you get closer and closer again, you can see that there are 4 patrols of 3 barbed devils walking the length of the bridge. As you begin to accelerate, 2 of them turn on the spot on your side and begin to approach the vehicle. As you get closer again, they stop and start backing up, waving their hands, and then you just plow through them all.
Fuck your couch.
As you plow through them all, the chomper on the front of the demon grinder just starts turning them all into demon meat, basically.
That also powers the demon
Extreme
grinder,
meat.
doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Yes!
As you plow through the first group of 3, you feel the demon grinder. You actually feel like a small lurch in your seat as it begins to accelerate more.
Fucking nitrous boost, baby!
Black chunks of flesh and ichor being spurted out the pipes off the side of the demon grinder as you go.
Tell me if I missed. Tell me more.
We in there.
And the vehicle itself barely registers any resistance whatsoever as you plow through all 12 of the barb devils and successfully get yourself to the other side.
We definitely solved the bridge puzzle. I need you to
Yep.
say it. I really need you to say it.
You solved the bridge puzzle.
Thank you.
Yes! Uh,
Ooh,
Cool.
boy.
to Bell's Forge. That was fun.
Yeah, I mean, being on the other side, where the bridge lets you off on the other side, on what would be this eastern side of the river Styx, you can see the familiar iron wrought trees leading up to Harriman's Hill, and leading sort of in that general direction towards the now much larger volcano that you saw in before.
So, she didn't happen to mention where the entrance might be, did she?
You sure it'd be through the top?
Haha, no.
I mean, it could be. A lot of the demons we've seen so far seem to not really give a flying fuck about heat, so perhaps the entrance is indeed through the top.
I mean,
Not exactly ideal, but you know.
Let's hope it's not.
I mean, we can do like a drive round, see if there's any other visible entrance down the bottom.
Is that what you want to do?
How long
Sure.
do I estimate that would take?
15 hours.
Currently, Barney just asked in Discord if anyone's following. Currently, there doesn't appear to be anyone following. There are definitely, as you come to a stop a short distance away from the bridge, there are shouts and cries from underneath, you presume from the boat craft that are docked at the bridge. But there does not appear to be any shouting or anything of any kind. Sorry, any movement or following from atop the bridge.
Alright. Yeah, let's do a bit of a drive round, see what we find.
Alright. You start heading on the Bell's Forge side of the iron trees towards the volcano. After about 20 or so minutes, you see the more prominent path of Harriman's Hill, leading more definitively towards that peak. Off in the distance, you can see a figure atop a horse at the base of that peak. And right as where you get to about there, you can see there is a less trodden path towards the volcano.
See?
Alright. Let's jump on the volcano path.
Time to
Yeah.
climb up the volcano.
You begin following along the path. It is a lot narrower than the Demon Grinder is. So you find yourself, the wheels are kicking up a lot of sand, but there is a definite path that you're following towards the volcano. A gargantuan volcano dominates the horizon. Clouds of fire and ash spew from its caldera, and the air trembles with its angry grumblings. A vast, multi-layered fortress has been hewn into the volcano's rocky slopes.
Seems like it's probably it, yeah?
Should we knock on the door?
If you're willing to.
Why would
I'll do it if
say
you do
that?
it.
I was perhaps gonna sneak around a little bit, perhaps. But I'm just a new one here, so what does the group usually do?
Ooh,
Nothing
I
good.
mean, yeah.
Weren't you a lot more the kinda ones that just kick down the door, I suppose?
Sort of.
Lovely.
as you're sitting there deliberating, there's a ground shaking rumbling as a very large rock is lifted up from the ground in front of you against the volcano and towards what you presume to be the entrance of the fortress. A very bright orange light radiates from inside, and a small force of 12 devils begin rushing out towards the door, in formation, stopping.
Hello
This
there.
is fine.
At this point, they're about 100 feet or so from you. I presumed you didn't just ride straight up to the front door.
No.
Is it diplomacy time?
Sure, let's try that. Manu, don't talk.
Oh.
Ah. Get fucked, nerd.
Wow.
Dunk on. Triple dunk.
All right. Well, I'm gonna jump out of the car. They're approaching us, right?
No, they've formed up out the front of the entrance.
Okay. Jump out of the car and make sure I have that letter that the Dow gave us,
Dismounting as well.
because that's supposed to get us an audience with him, isn't it?
Yes, that is what the Dow said.
All right.
So as you get out, there are 5 on either side of the entrance. There are 5 bearded devils, and in front of those 2, seemingly like captains or squad leaders, in front of those lines on either side of the road is a horned devil each. Humanoids, and about 7-8 foot tall, large curling horns, large leathery looking wings with 2-pronged tridents. As you all dismount, the horned devils take up an attack stance, lowering the tridents towards you. The bearded devils having no weapons. Sorry, they actually have swords, I believe. No, the bearded devils they're just pointy. So they just raise their like claw-like fists up, but they're not moving.
2 prongs, eh? I guess they ran out of 3 prongs at the store.
Mm-hmm. How close are we?
I mean, from where you parked the vehicle, about 100 feet or so.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna just start walking forward like I'm supposed to be here.
Yep. Information, everyone. I don't know what our
Now
formation's
let's
supposed
get
to
in
be, but
formation.
Formations?
let's go a V. Let's do that.
That sounds terrible. Let's just walk.
Okay.
Okay.
So as an undisciplined group, you begin walking towards the the amassed devils. The bearded devils, the barb devils, definitely look a little bit antsy. They're not breaking from their lines or anything like that, but you can see that they are itching for a fight. The horn devils are statue still. As you approach, about 20 feet off from them, one of them stands upright, clangs the base of his trident against the rock path that they're standing on. And does anyone speak Infernal?
No.
No.
Nope.
That was
Mitch.
Ray.
Not anymore. Ray and Lefedra did.
Do I have anything for language?
Oh,
That's the
wait.
question.
Once again, I forget about magical items. I have a helm of comprehend languages. So,
All right, so
Assume I understand.
the
I
mass
can't. It
of the
doesn't make
group,
me speak it, but it does make me understand it.
the mass of the group, you'll just hear Scraps. You hear halt.
Okay, we should probably stop.
Yeah, I didn't quite like the tone of his voice there.
Yeah, no, he straight up said stop.
Oh, okay.
I guess we all stop.
Yeah.
Shall we hand him the letter, perhaps?
More specifically, he said
He
halt.
looks around at the group and then points his trident at you, Scraps.
Shit.
Uh, and deep within the recesses of your mind, you hear, "What brings you here?"
Shit.
Scraps is the face.
That's a terrible idea. My charisma modifier is a 0.
Yeah,
But
you're the only
that's
one
what's
that
happening right now.
understood, and you
Yep.
seemingly lead the group.
Shit. All right. We have a letter to try and get an audience with Bell.
Ah, bring me the letter. And he just
Yeah,
stands upright, a little bit taller, like shoulders back, and puts one hand out.
Al, come with me. We have to give him the letter.
Okay.
He's spoken to my brain. I'm very uncomfortable.
You're doing great, Scraps.
Telepathy is actually quite fun.
I'm not the face.
So you both move forward,
Yeah.
closing the 20-foot gap between you. The very edge of where they were standing is like the word for it. It's a hewn stone road. Like the very points of these like hoof-like feet, like the sort of standing right on the very edge of it, and you presume that this is sort of like the marking of the
I was gonna say the very exact border of Bell's domain.
yes. You approach the like dark sand crunching underneath you. He holds his hand out for the letter. Riala, I presume you give it to him.
Yeah.
He takes it for a moment and reads over it, looking over it. The only sort of you can get a quizzical look on his face. And he moves off to the other horn devil and hands it to him. What you're looking at for reference.
Oh, lovely.
There's a little bit of a back and forth. Scraps, if you want to make a perception check, you can try and listen in.
I can do that. Perception. No, I can't. I'm too busy being freaked out at being the face.
So you just
no.
hear some very deep grumblings. Riala as well, you just hear and the helmet that you're wearing sort of vibrates a bit in trying to understand, but the volume just doesn't transfer. Eventually the original one moves back to his position. They both stand upright and on like pivoting on their heels, turn towards the entrance and point their tridents in that direction.
So we're good to go in? Yeah? Is that what that means?
It doesn't say anything. He just kind of nods his head in that direction.
Alrighty then. All right, everybody, let's go. I guess it's not super clear, but we're going to take it as a yes. Let's go.
Slowly follow.
Please.
I'll follow.
Yeah. Unthreateningly, please.
I skip.
Well, I did say unthreateningly.
As you pass, as a group, the horned devils close in behind you, and in turn, as you pass, the barb devils they all close in behind the Horn Devils. So it's
Okay.
you basically leading, like you as a group, leading this group of devils behind you, still in formation. As you pass through the crevice where this massive stone was moved, it opens into like carved stone hallways out of like straight dug out of the volcanic rock of this mountain. The ceilings are approximately 50 foot high, and almost as soon as you cross the threshold, it is unbearably hot. It's about 50 degrees inside.
Comfortable.
As you continue on down this very large hallway, you can see some very large openings off to the sides and stairs going up, and you continue walking for about 10 minutes before as the hallway continues on, but one of the Horn Devils taps the shaft of his trident on the stone and points toward a very large staircase leading down.
Down we go then, I guess.
Yeah, still more hewn stone, and the orange ambience and the heat is brighter and hotter at this entrance.
Makes sense. And that whole demon crew, devil crew is following us through with this whole thing? Or did, like,
If you're watching,
say the
so
bearded devils might have peeled off or
yeah,
something when we got
at
inside?
certain increments, the barb devils all stopped along the hallway. Like
Okay,
the
cool.
very last two in the line, they stopped almost immediately after the door. Another couple minutes or so, they stopped and took up positions along the wall. The point you're at now is you are the Horn Devil gets your attention. You realize that it's just the Horn Devils leading, like behind you now.
Okay, cool. That makes sense. Alrighty then, yeah. Down we
As
go.
as you begin down the stairs,
This is how we die.
it does get noticeably hotter again, about another 10 degrees or so, as you begin to descend about 30 feet. And the stone cuts away. A wrought iron spiral staircase descends into a cavernous forge. Channels of bubbling lava wind through the complex, casting fiery light over huge anvils. Chained giants with coal-black skin and fiery orange hair hammer out weapons under the malignant gaze of a pit fiend seated in a flying throne. Throughout the forge, sparks fall like rain.
Quite a lovely place.
Oh god, battle map. Oh no. Don't do it.
Would you say that
Oh shit!
the giants look like they are indentured servants, or
In 1 sec, I'm trying to figure out why this is black. There we go.
Fine.
And where did we come out from?
I'm guessing
The
from this
staircase, smack
staircase
bang
in
in
the
the
center.
center.
Cool.
Well, Tinker's in the middle.
I forgot
Barney, if you want to make a perception check as you go down the stairs, you can.
I would absolutely love to do that.
Completely forgot about that joke.
I will definitely. I'll be honest, I'm not even in Roll20. But I can be pretty quickly.
Tell us more about how quickly.
Well, you see, I have only the best in browsers.
I see.
It's specially configured to
What's so
load
strange? Why can I
Another,
see your health
another
bar?
purveyor of edge, I see.
How come I
Fuck
can see
that.
Scraps' health bar? Can
Because-
anyone else see that?
Yeah,
I can see
Yeah.
mine and yours.
I can see mine as Scraps's and Tinkus.
I can see Tinkers and Scraps.
Wow, we're
Can't you
all
see
over
your
the
own?
place.
I can see my own, but I thought that was a given.
Yeah.
Just fucking rip a vape or something.
Yes, actually.
But you did.
Yeah, I did. Very, very good observation.
I know, it's just really weird. It's like, oh, hang on, what? It's not game breaking or anything. It's just curiosity.
As soon as I hear someone talking like the,
Do you want to not see that?
I mean, like they're vaping.
Ah,
There we
hang on.
go. 15 perception. Look at that.
I would like to use. No, it's alright. Never mind.
Oh,
I was gonna
God,
use something,
please
but
don't
never mind.
use anything. I would
I'll
like to use fireball.
No,
Just help
no,
me forge.
no. I was gonna
Pick the
use
forge.
something else, but never mind. It's alright. To try and up that a little bit if possible, but.
You'll want to re-add your tokens. You should all see everyone's health bar.
Yeah, now we know how
Whoa.
healthy or not we are. Jesus, Riala.
What fucking health do you have, Rial? What the shit?
73.
That's bullshit.
I mean, Ray had like 78 before she died.
That's also
Barney,
bullshit.
to answer your question, all of the giants have large infernal chains wrapped around one of their ankles, which is in turn wrapped around the massive anvils. And the hammers in their hands seem to be chained to their wrists.
That's handy. So now they don't lose their workstation or their tools.
As you descend down to the stairs, the giants themselves don't pay any attention to you. They just keep hammering away at their work. There is a roiling lake of lava kind of circling around the entirety of the room. In the corners, very large weapon racks holding all sorts of weapons. The giants have like very large buckets, probably the size of Manu, used for quenching the weapons. Very large hunks of steel, and are just working away continuously.
Mano, please don't wander
Mano.
off.
From about 20 foot up in the air, in the throne that you guys can see quite plainly floating in the air,
Fuck it, just leave it set to fucking voice activity. No fear.
My mic's open.
My mic's open.
Fire giants, yay.
They're so
I can
cute.
talk to the giants.
I accidentally closed the latest handout. What was it?
Fire giant.
Bell.
Oh, Bell, yeah.
Go fire giant and then Bell.
Oh, he's fine. He has skulls on his penis.
so
That's fine.
Manu, as you begin working your way around the anvil from the floating throne, about 20 foot up in the air, overseeing the giants.
Yeah.
You hear, "I wouldn't get so close if I was you."
Oh, sorry. Is it Smoko?
I don't know what that is.
Neither do I for some reason. Let us continue.
Also, Barney, full. Yeah, that was what I said, full health.
What's the hit dice for?
I think I was just resetting my hit dice.
Okay.
I rolled to hit my health points.
Oh no.
As you back away, Barney, the chair lowers itself till about 10 foot off the ground about there, and you hear, "Was told you've been granted an audience."
My honey friend.
Is
Hello there.
yes.
Tell me what
There's
is
a
it
letter.
you want?
Well,
To find love.
Manu, what did we
Oh.
tell you about talking?
Yes, at the back.
That's the one. So ultimate goal, big old giant floating city that I'm sure you don't like messing up your view or something. We're trying to put that back where it was. And in order to do that, apparently we gotta fuck with Zariel. And we hear that you don't like Zariel.
I don't know where you ever would have heard such a thing. I am a loyal servant to Zariel.
What's the Dow's
We
name again?
understand. We are all loyal servants of Zariel, but
Super loyal.
you know, between you and me,
The Dow
maybe
that was at the
Was
demon.
the letter handed
Zapper.
back to us by any chance?
Oh, it wasn't.
No. Oh.
Shit. the Dow who was in the.
He
at
did
the-
say
at the
you were
demon-
granted an audience. It's safe
Yeah.
to presume somehow he knows you were.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Dow that was at the demon zappery thingy was like, hey, Bell talk to you, I guess.
If you have come here to attempt to beseech me to betray those above me, you can turn around and leave now.
No, not necessarily betray them, but possibly just kind of.
give us the tools to do so. So you, how you say,
So that you keep your hands
plausible
clean and we do the work.
deniability.
Let's face it, we're a bunch of mortal adventurers. We're probably not gonna last very
Well,
long.
It's very dangerous to say that out loud.
Spade's a spade.
He
If we
begins,
expect you to help us, we need to be honest with you.
as you say that, he begins a long-winded rant about his war efforts and how he's trying to further them along in the name of Zariel, in the Blood War, etc., etc. Telepathically, you all hear, it is dangerous to speak of this out aloud.
think very hard. That makes sense. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try it. Hello, testing. 1, 2, 3.
While he's continuing on, he says to all of you telepathically, audibly, he's continuing on his ramblings about his efforts in the Blood War. But telepathically, he says, "I've had 9 rods stolen from me by Zariel. If you retrieve them and bring them back to me, I will tell you where the Bleeding Citadel is."
And the bleeding.
Notes.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Now running on the assumption that this is thought talk and not normal talk, because I'm not saying it every fucking time. And the bleeding citadel is where Zariel is, or more specifically, Zariel's sword, which is kind of the goal.
Audibly, as part of his continued rant, there's the war effort continues on out of the Bleeding Citadel. That is where the movements of the Blood War, of which I am a part of, and continue armoring under my loyal servants. And telepathically, he just says, "Yes."
Cool. That. Right.
Says, telepathically, the rods were stolen by one of Zariel's spies. Some of my servants have captured a Sibriex. That he will know where the rods are. Go and speak to him on my behalf. Get the location of the rods. Get the rods. Bring them back. And I will tell you exactly where the bleeding sits.
Alrighty. That seems like progress. Quick question. What are these rods? What are they for? Look like anything? I've got a rod, does that count? And I hold up a rod of lordly might in its normal thing. I mean, I don't really want to give it up, but it's rod, so a bit of context.
He says audibly, "We had planned on moving many units across to the sun." What am I saying? That's entirely none of your business.
Of course.
And telepathically, you all hear, "This is the best deal you're gonna get."
Right, so we just finished fetch quest. Now let's start the next one.
I'm ready.
Thank you for
Done.
Thank you for your time and your patience and all of this stuff about the Blood War. Definitely the best thing I've ever heard all day.
Grabs.
Yes.
Maybe ask about how we're going to get back in if we have 3 passage.
That one. That's a good thing to ask.
My guards
What she
will know
said.
to let you in.
There we go.
Very good.
And we will discuss that again at a different time. Who do we see about getting to where we need to be?
Where is this person that we went to interrogate?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say without saying it.
I was like responding telepathically. That one.
There's Balacross will meet you at the door. Snaps his finger. All of you are back at the front entrance of Bell's Forge.
Oh, thank God I didn't want to walk up those stairs. Oh my God.
Flapping in front of you, the door is shut. There is, like, you are back on the hewn rock road out the front. And flapping enthusiastically is an imp.
What was the name that you just said? Balacross.
Balacross.
Balacross. Cool.
Which the imp says enthusiastically is his name.
Alrighty then.
Oh, I'm supposed to lead you on, am I?
Yes. Welcome
Well-
to the party.
Preferably
Alright.
leading us to where we need to go, not just on.
Yeah, you're not
Would be
leading us on,
just-
please.
Just grand.
Yes, so where am I supposed to take you?
To where the fellow is being held, whose name
Was it a
I'd already
Celebrax or something?
forgotten.
Celebrax?
Yeah.
Ah, the Cibriax, yes.
Cibriax.
There we go.
Thank you.
Nasty pieces of work. Should have most fun interrogating that one. So,
Excellent.
what is your
Sounds
preferred
like
methods
fun.
of travel? I've been instructed that I can offer you a barge to sail down the River Styx. Or
Ooh,
if you...
that's one. That's the one. That's the one.
How about we listen out to the other options
Yeah,
first, Manny?
The other options.
I mean,
What's
if,
option B?
I mean, if you prefer, I see you have a demon grinder. We can take that, but we can also mount that onto one of the barges.
Oh
Just-
my God, yes.
Your preference?
I
We
mean-
can sail with the demon grinder, or we can
Which-
drive.
Which
The wind
which
in our
one-
hairs.
which one's
You're bold.
fast?
Shh,
Oh, the
let me
River
drink.
Styx is definitely faster.
Very well. Let's get this show on the road then, or on the river.
Does anyone
Perhaps his
have?
vote is to not still and just go with the demon grinder.
Does anyone have
There's
river vehicle
trauma.
proficiency?
And also the clear lack of water vehicle proficiency is a problem. Lava vehicle proficiency? Water vehicle proficiency.
I mean, you don't sail the boats. That would be foolish. They're all manned.
Oh.
Oh, well, there's no
I'm
issues then.
Consider it a ferry.
Oh my God, I love ferries. Finally.
Okay. I'm guessing no one else is...
I'm but a humble guide. I'll point you in the right direction. It's your own choice, however we get there.
What's
I'm-
everybody else's opinions?
I'm honestly more partial towards the demon grind, honestly.
I like the demon grinder.
I have my locker all set up in the demon grinder. If we had to move to another one, it will be just a whole big thing. I have to get my pillow out and my bags. It's
I don't understand what you're saying, handsome girl. You put your demon grinder on the boat, and the boat sails down. You disembark in your demon grinder. There's no reorganization here.
Oh well, in that case, then we do that.
So we've got two for ferry, one for definitely Jesus Christ don't go on the ferry. Scraps is traumatized, okay?
Just had to be the face man for a little bit. It's just...
No, not from that. The previous Styx encounter. He doesn't want anything to do with that fucking river anymore. He is so done with that river. That's why he was so keen to find out there's a fucking bridge. He would have walked across that bridge by himself. So we got two for ferry and Tinker and Riala for just driving.
I'm for driving.
Okay, so
Mm.
you just drive onto the ferry and we'll take it from there.
Tinker's just like raised a hand, like about to speak, but just like shakes head and just goes towards the demon grinder and gets in. Not just nothing.
Where's the spirit of adventure? Where's the magic?
Mm.
Damn it. Alright.
Just nothing.
Fuck.
So
we're driving the entire way.
Yes, we are taking the slow way. You are correct, new party member.
That's very boring and unadventurous of you.
I know, but they don't listen to anyone fun.
Riella, as you jump in the seat, he sort of perches up on one of the... kind of like a mixture. He almost does the splits with like 1 foot on the corner of your chair and like the other foot at like a 45-degree angle, like pressing against the wall. And he says, well, a mortal one, this way. And he points back towards the way you came.
Hey, check it out. You've now got a personal navigator.
Oh, I'm very well versed in Avernus.
Can we keep him?
No.
I'm a loyal servant of Bel.
Don't you mean Zariel?
I fall under Bel's domain. It is at his behest that I'm leading you to the Cibriex.
Onwards we go.
Onwards.
Alright, and that'll be a good place to take a break.
Alright.
Alrighty then. I'll be back in a little bit.
Alright, I'm just going to take a quick 5-minute break, guys. I need a glass of water because doing those voices fucks my throat. We'll be back momentarily. Alright. Start heading off in the direction that... now I've forgotten his name.
Dave.
Bellacross.
Where is
Wasn't
my-
it?
He's definitely a Dave.
Balacross, yes.
Yes.
You start heading off in the direction that Balacross points. He's leading you back the way you came, back towards the iron trees, heading the opposite direction to Harriman's Hill, back towards the bridge.
Oh boy.
And he says, "Yeah, that right there, that's where you want to go across."
Okay.
Alright, everyone.
You cross,
strap
or?
in.
So,
Do we cross?
Fine, it's not guarded.
I hope it is.
I mean, we're supposed to be there too, you know.
Yeah, we got some fuel to get across last time.
That's
Fuck's
true.
sake.
Got previous.
Start heading across. This time, there is one horned devil in the middle of the bridge. and very large rocks circling about 200-300 feet above.
God damn it.
Oh, what?
Vrock.
Okay.
Time for a
Thousands of
handout.
rocks.
That.
No.
There is about 12 of them circling up in the air. And yeah, this horned devil in the center. As you begin to make your way across, Balakros points to a flat iron barge moored underneath and says, you could be riding on that right now.
Oh boy,
As you start to look down, there seems to be one captain across this very large, like flat barge, and 12 smaller devils manning oars. Begin making your way across the bridge, and the horned devil like waves you down.
No.
Just pretend that we haven't seen these guys before, just go.
Balakros says, oh, that there's Bezelstein, the manager of the bridge here.
He's gonna sound like Abraham.
No one's going to sound like Abraham.
Why do you not like Abraham?
It was
He's my
supposed to be one
favorite.
and done remote.
He was my favorite.
The message you sent me was, hey, do you want to be a town guard?
And all of a sudden he's integral.
He's the big bad now. Oh,
Oh,
wait,
no.
fuck, wasn't supposed to mention that.
Only half the party's in that game too.
I think we all saw it coming.
So
That's true.
Basilstein, the horned devil, is standing in the middle of the bridge, waving down your vehicle.
Okay. Someone else could talk to him this time. I did my bit. For the
That's
whole
fair.
adventure.
But you can't speak our language.
Well, no, none of us can. I can understand it, but that's about it. Can't speak it. Don't ask how that works. It's magic.
I'll just translate for you then. So as you approach, this horned devil is slightly different from the last two you just saw. This one seems to be covered in oil and is chewing on what appears to be a coal, a red hot coal. As you stop in front of him, he begins walking around the demon grinder, making some very deep guttural sounds. And Balakros says, "Oh, he's just in awe of your vehicle."
We have been keeping good care of it.
Hello,
Yeah.
friends.
Again, there's some more infernal, and Balakros says, he wants to know if you're interested in an upgrade by chance."
Upgrade?
Upgrades?
What kind of upgrade and what would it cost us?
Oh, interesting, you asked. He's got a small range of weapons, or he can upgrade the armor. There's a few different things he can do. He apparently has got an experiment he wants to run.
An experiment? I'm
Didn't
intrigued
that
because
for my
he's...
second question?
The Balakros does the back and forth and says, "Right, we'll follow. It's actually on the way here." And you lead to 3/4 across the bridge. On the southern edge of the bridge is a crane, and anchored inside the crane is a very large sphere. Basilstein takes you to a rusty barge anchored on the river Styx a few hundred yards from the dock. Hanging from the barge's loading crane by a rusty chain is a 10-foot diameter spherical diving bell made of iron and glass. Suction tubes protrude from the diving bell's lower hemisphere like flimsy arms.
Huh.
There's some more infernal back and forth, and he says, Bellicross says, he wants to know if any of you would like to hop in there, lower it into the river Styx, and attempt to suck up silted souls from the bottom.
I mean,
That's a hard
Yeah.
pass. Thanks, mate.
we do. Well, hang on. How much does it
From
pay?
me.
Yeah, our last encounter or dip into the river Styx didn't go so great.
Bellicross like passes that on and comes back and says, it's sealed.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in.
I'm not going to stop it if Manu wants. I personally don't want to go though.
Yeah, I'm good on that one. For me. Dankeschön.
All right. So,
There's
do I need to strip down?
there's some more back and forth, and Bellicross says, it seats 4 apparently.
Ah, good. I can take some friends.
How convenient. That means at least one of us can't go.
Any takers?
I mean, yes.
And there's some more back and forth, and
Tinker puts
Good.
her hand up.
Yes. Tinker, you.
Basilstein actually smiles, which is kind of eerie looking on a devil. And Bellicross says, excellent. In return for your participation in the experiment, he's willing to offer you 1 upgrade and 1 soul coin to whoever gets the most souls. Now,
It's a competition.
It's minigame time.
well, I mean, we can just, in the interest of sport, we make it a competition. There's enough air in there for 1 person to survive for an hour, so the 2 of you can survive for 30 minutes. But in the interest of safety, I'll only keep you down there for 10.
Alright,
Sure.
sounds good.
Out of curiosity, how many times has this thing been tested? Like, how many times has it gone under?
Oh, this is test number 1.
Excellent.
There was no prototype test?
Well,
This
I mean,
is the prototype test.
he says, and he like pauses for a second as Basilstein's just speaking in Infernal. Says, he has very limited workers, and apparently a lot more of them just disappeared.
I mean,
I
he
can't-
could have just like put it into the river and then bring it up after 5 minutes to see if there was any leakages or anything like that. That's what I was curious about. So I just,
I mean,
sorry,
in that regard, it's watertight. It's just that it's never been operated before.
all right. Well, here's hoping.
Let's do it. All right.
Sorry, I'm just a bit. Yeah. Prototype runs always must be made. All right. Yeah, fine. Let's get this over with.
Basilstein walks towards a very large like crank for the crane and begins lowering it down level with you all to climb in. As you now it's level, you can see inside the hatch. There are 4 seats facing out towards 4 windows, and each of them have a 4 control levers, very much like the Demon Grinder. And Bellicross explains that the levers are used to control the suction arms. It's going to drop you down to the base, to the to the ground of the river Styx. And for 10 minutes, you just see who can suck up the most silted souls.
Lovely.
Have fun with that.
Sucks.
Armor on. Like
You
helmets over face.
volunteered.
Just armor covered over face and just like hoping that that's watertight.
I stripped naked.
I did not
And
need to see
no
that.
one was surprised. Yeah, no, everybody's already seen it, really.
Yeah, I wish I didn't.
Welcome to the party.
Hmm.
That's the real initiation.
Ugh. No, thank you. Lower us down, Scotty.
All right. Basilstein steps atop the large orb shape, lowers down the circle of glass that you just went through, begins sealing it shut. There's some very large, like T-shaped, almost like screws that are like screwed into place. There's a split second where you all feel short of breath before a tube at the top starts letting in air.
Oh boy.
Bellacross looks to the rest of the group as it's sealed and says, last chance if anyone wants to go along.
Definitely a hard
I'm-
pass.
I'm good,
you.
thanks.
Very well then. And it begins lowering into the river Styx.
Cool
Um,
doggy.
As the river Styx begins to touch the sphere, there's a general sort of turbulence as you hit the surface before it begins sinking underneath. And as it begins going underneath, you can hear the sounds of scratching and screaming echoing along it. Before eventually you are lowered past the window. It has the consistency of water, but it is bright orange. And the density as well as the ethereal figures scratching their way past the sphere lower the visibility down to about 10 feet.
Shit.
A few minutes pass as the rest of you on top of the barge see Basilstein just still cranking it and lowering it and lowering it. About 4 or 5 minutes pass. Again, as the top is submerged, the scratching and the screaming surrounds you entirely. Before eventually you feel a slight bump, and you believe you're on the base of at the depth, the bottom of the river Styx.
All right. I get on the control panel and start playing around with the buttons, seeing what's going on.
Yeah. Do you want to make an intelligence check, both of you?
No.
I don't.
Just check.
Yeah, just straight intelligence. You've all, at this point, are relatively familiar with the demon grinder, and pretty quickly put together that this is almost the identical layout. And from your positions, you can see as you start playing around with the controls, that the tubes on the outside are moving to your actions.
I keep my eyes peeled for a soul.
Same.
Yeah, so as you begin to look around, the silt at the base, at the bottom of the river Styx, is almost wriggling.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I point down and just.
Yeah. I'm gonna start hoovering.
Yeah, can you both make dexterity checks, please?
Beat me in this one.
I
I
hope
just
so.
fucking know it.
Oofed. It's like a role reversal. No pun intended.
Yeah, as you start operating the controls and the coned end of the tube touches down on the silt, the echoing sound of screams is almost amplified on the interior of the sphere, as
Nope.
some sort of mass is visibly being suctioned up from the silt and dirt at the bottom of the river Styx.
Nope.
Back on the dock, on the bridge, Bellicross is like looking across at everyone. I'm saying like, I wonder, there's normally guards here. It's kind of peculiar, not.
It's so weird, isn't it?
It's kind of odd.
And there's a bit of back and forth between Bellicross and Bezelstein. Bellicross says, yeah, he's not actually sure where they've gone. They've normally managed the comings and goings of the bridge, and people down below are quite angry at their absence.
Sounds like someone's gonna get in trouble.
Is there normally like a fee to cross, or do most people sort of jump in and start sucking up souls from the bottom of the ocean?
Well, I mean, we need souls. It powers everything. He points towards the very large machine that is anchored to either side. There's the thing that
It
I
is
showed
a
you in the handout.
very sizable machine. This is, I think he's compensating for something.
And as you notice from the base of it, now that you're in a stationary position and you can sort of take it in, there is a tube lowered into the river Styx, about 10 foot in diameter, seemingly sucking up the river itself.
That is quite a how you say, sizable shaft in the river there.
And Manu isn't there to appreciate the pun.
Oh,
He's got pun.
There's
He's got pun sense.
There's a little bit more infernal back and forth, and Bellicross says, yeah, as well, they have to suck up the souls to power the Citadel.
Ah,
And it would be a significant impact if the Citadel didn't have these souls.
Well, yeah, I
Would
mean, it would just crash. Manu and Tinky, can you make another dexterity check?
Manu, you're really not good at this.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying my best. I just don't suck hard enough.
But yeah,
Clearly.
Bellicross says, yeah, I mean, without the souls, it would just crash. Can't have that.
It would be
Machinations
terrible.
of the Blood War and whatnot. Need to get the troops back and forth and all that.
It is a important thing that we all care about.
Yes, exactly. Manu and Tinker, can you roll again? And
Oof. There we go.
There you go.
No, that's a save.
I say too bad it's a dex
Uh,
save.
Fuck.
Just take 4 off. Just take 4 off it.
Where is it? Yeah, there we go. Alright. It's still good.
perhaps can you make a perception check?
That is something that I can indeed do. Bloop. I can't see shit.
You're just looking down at the river Styx, the rolling waves, the small boat craft bobbing along, all of them manned by some manner of demon. Sorry, some sort of devil. You spot one with a demon cycle on it, a very small craft with 2 small devils manning oars each. Just paddling across this demon cycle. It just takes all your attention.
Like a push bike?
a very big one.
Ooh.
Interest of brevity. Manu, can I have you roll 2 more dex rolls? And
It's not
Tinker,
Manu's
please.
day.
As a little bit of time passes, Bezelstein mutters to Bellicross, and Bellicross passes on to you all just a couple more minutes, really on the 10-minute mark.
Cool.
Riala, can you make a perception?
Yes.
We about
Is
to get
there any-
ambushed so hard.
Is there any issues or regulation about unattended baggage near the large shaft?
There's a bit of back and forth, and Bezelstein looks confused at Bellicross. And yeah, there's a little bit more back and forth after an awkward pause, and Bellicross says, maybe I don't know your language too well. I'm not sure exactly what you mean. It's the river Styx. No one goes in there.
See, that would be dangerous. Stupid even.
Very, very much so.
Indeed. Sorry, Briella, you saw something?
I don't know. I only got a 12.
I'll say roll advantage. And roll again.
Cool.
Nat 20.
The 12.
Consistency.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
We are just not meant to see shit here, are we? Gotta set up the battle map for that ambush you guys didn't see.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Ah, Demon Cthulhu. Whoever thought
And what
I'd
do you
see
mean,
you here?
you guys? You also didn't see it.
Yeah. I was speaking as if I were the DM,
Okay. That makes more sense.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Gone and done the thing.
Now you've gone and done it. What did you do?
That's all
Remember,
right. It'll
not
work.
even once. Cat keeps trying to eat my microphone.
What?
And also all of your viewers, I'm sorry.
Did you just say glorious hentai?
Is that I scared
the
the
fuck?
cat away and all of your viewers. But also, glorious hentai. All praise, glorious hentai.
All praise.
Alrighty. Bezelstein begins to start cranking the crane. Manu and Tinker, you start to feel almost like a weightlessness sensation as the bottom of the sphere is lifted up and sort of righted upright as you get the sense of moving up. The rest of you standing on the edge of the bridge, long pools of demon ichor sort of running off into the river Styx. You all hear a very loud group squawk, and the swarm of rocks starts diving towards the bridge.
Hey, look, I called it. I called it hard.
This is fine.
Can you all place your tokens approximately there? In whatever
really where I missed the
fashion you
ping.
would like.
Hanging
Okay.
around near the demon grotto. Oh, over there.
Yeah, all the way over here.
Okay.
Are they
And
supposed to do that?
I'm in there.
Yeah,
Dave.
I'm off talking.
I too
Yeah.
am being cranked by a demon.
Sounds like a regular weekend for you, Manor.
Oh boy.
Wish I didn't laugh at
It's supposed to. Reality is supposed to talk to each other in character. Because he's a heathen. Are the birds supposed to be doing that? And then that's all I need to do. I don't want to prepare.
Balacross says, "Oh God, no!" And can I have you all roll initiative, please?
Where's that goddamn
So-
imp?
The imp is ducking under the controls of the crane.
Damn it.
So everyone
Fuck
except me and
me.
Manu, or
Yeah, Manu and
Okay.
Tinker, you guys have no idea what's going on above.
He
Sure
was
wish
busy
they
getting
had-
cranked.
I sincerely hope that if I attack things, my rolls are better, because I have rolled shit all night.
No.
Legit. Scrolling up and I've only rolled 3 times. None of them are above a 6. The actual rolls themselves, all of them below 5. Yep, 3, 6, and 3 in total. That's with bonuses. This is fucked.
Has everybody rolled?
Yeah.
everyone that needs to.
I was gonna say everyone that's supposed to. Yeah.
Now imagine if 4 of us went down.
Yeah. Right.
Graps would be fucked.
I was gonna say Scraps up there by himself with his fucking 3 initiative.
First rock is going to land on the bridge right there, and start like chewing on various ichor and bits of black meat on the bridge. That one's going to get a little bit closer, begin doing the same. Barney.
Just eating the tarmac, guys. This is fine. God damn. Why couldn't they just attack?
I got to have my fun too.
He's the DM. He tortures us. That's what he does.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, you don't have to attack straight away. If you
Can
are
just
so
hold the
inclined.
spell.
Okay, I choose the top 3 plus. Let me just do my maths here. 1, 2, 3. The bottom 3. Can y'all make a concentration charisma? No. Yep, no. Charisma saving throw, please. Top 3, bottom 3 on this side. So from that left. That one and that one.
So the top 3. What will they have? 17, 17, and 4 on the top 3.
Pass, fail.
Are you using Bane, or
Yes.
that there? And was it the bottom 3, did you say?
Yeah.
Or 2?
Bottom 3. 2 and
That's
3.
initiative. That's
Do it.
28 and 8.
Pass, fail.
Is that one there the third one that you wanted to do?
Yep.
All right, that's your turn. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, but maybe I should have used Dimension Door. This is fine. I will cuddle up against my horny friend.
Nice. This one swoops on top of the demon grinder and starts picking pieces of demon ichor off the side.
That we didn't clean up. We've got their guards all over our fucking vehicle. Whoops.
It's fine.
That one also
No one noticed.
swoops
It's
up.
fine.
Riala, what would you like to do?
They seem like they're just going for the Ica. Yeah, they're not.
So far, yeah.
What have I got? Yeah, alright. I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
The first time all campaign, I think.
I've cast Mage Armor before.
Once.
Usually I keep it for
at level
shields.
2.
Yeah, so just
That's
make
fine.
note of your new AC. Is there anything else you want to do?
Nah, that's it. Just in case things go south.
At this latest one, moving in close to the crane controls, Basilstein lets out a very guttural word in Infernal, and still trying to crank.
Which was...
I can't say it. It's not PG. doesn't translate well in Infernal.
You a PG streamer now.
Make the TOS of Twitch.
Gotta get those YouTube subscriptions.
That's exactly right. So with one hand, he keeps cranking the winch on the crane. With the other, he lowers his trident in that rock's direction. One swoops in very close to you, Riala, and begins pecking around your feet at the chunks of devil meat.
Do not like.
With the current situation, Basilstein lets go of the winch and charges forward towards these two and begins making attacks, attempting to shoo them away. Successfully hitting 2 of them. So yeah, he just plunges his trident deep in, like you can hear an audible scraping of metal against bone as he impales 2 of them, pulls his trident out and is attempting to get them off the bridge. That's that, and with him letting go of the controls, the winch just starts whirring, letting go. Manu and Tinker. You feel the sensation of falling and bumping against the bottom of the river Styx again.
Ooh. Yeah.
Scraps.
The fuck was that?
Kind of been good. How long have we been down here for?
About 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Alright. Yeah, things will be alright. Let's worry in half an hour.
No, something's going down, I think.
Yeah, it was us. Don't worry, they'll bring us back up.
We were originally going back up, but now we're not.
Yeah, well, maybe
Shut
Barney
up.
did something silly. I don't know.
Scraps,
Let's
what
just
would you like to do?
meditate on our current situation.
Ray,
Well-
Ray? Tinker. Hi, Ray. Tinker's just gonna like gently unlatch the little piece of leather that's currently wrapped over the handle on a pouch on her thigh.
Fun.
For a split second, I thought you were going to unlatch the dome.
No, no.
Well, this character's run its course.
I don't want to play with you anymore. And I'm gonna take Manu with me.
Not fair.
Scraps,
so
what
none
would you
of-
like to do?
So none of the rocks have actually attacked anyone yet, yeah?
No, but the handle
no,
has
not
gone.
yet. Yeah, and
Yeah.
the closest to an attack on the party would be the one closest to Riella, who is getting close to her feet.
Yeah.
Not happy.
Sorry, their feet.
Yeah, alright, this is fine. I'll hit my button using my bonus action so I can get my flame tongue going on. Woo. And then
Wait,
I
Bizzlestein
will.
also attacked those two, so that means he's. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Then I will take a step forward and attack this boy. With advantage because pack tactics.
Of course.
I love pack
Make your
tactics.
attack.
Thank you.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Mm.
For that many's.
Don't you get 2 attacks?
Yep. One at a time.
Fair enough.
I don't know how much health I have. And if it's still standing, I'll hit it again.
Yeah, go ahead, hit it again.
25.
That hits.
Woo.
Woo!
And then that is me. That's bonus action and action.
Alright. As you probably expect, the fire damage doesn't seem to do too much damage to it.
Yeah, but did it feel like it did no damage or some damage?
Some damage. There's
And
definitely
that's why I keep using the fire.
there's definitely like the shriveling of some of the feathers on its wings.
It doesn't like it, but it's not gonna be like, oh sweet Jesus, no, don't set me on fire.
Yeah.
And that's why I keep using the fire, because everything else is not going to give me the bonus of still doing half fire damage. Plus, I love the idea of a very small creature with a big giant flaming sword. It's only a long sword, but it's giant to him.
Barney, what would you like?
Another guy that was in front of me, did he die?
He's right there.
He
Basil's
moved
team?
off.
Yeah, he's gone to take
He's-
on 2 of these rocks and attempt to get them off the bridge.
So he's like 2 steps above you.
But there was a flying creature at the top of the round.
Oh yeah, that was this one right here. And he's still picking off me.
Okay, I gotta stop smoking so much crack before.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Combat.
wait until after the session. Jeez.
Yeah, cool. So they haven't attacked anyone. They're just like licking up blood.
I mean,
I mean,
at Scrap's attack, this one like arcs
Yeah, I
up
was
and
gonna say,
screeches. But
the
the
one in
rest so
front of
far
us
are
will probably attack,
still
but the others
eating.
are, you know, who knows?
and they're flying.
No, they're all landed. They're all landed and picking off meat and Ica off the bridge.
Okay. I would like to cast Shatter.
Damn.
I think range 60. Yes, I would like to cast Shatter centered on Riala. No.
See how you like it.
How big is it? 10-foot radius. Nice. Right there. Each creature at this point must make Constitution saving throw. 3d8 on a failed save. Well, yeah, 3d8 on a failed
Alright,
save.
so the top one,
Why is it 15?
17.
Yeah, no, it's 15.
One on the right,
And Bane on the bottom one.
3. And the one on the bottom, that's a 14. So it automatically.
-4. No. So half
14
damage, so
minus
it's 7
3, so
damage for the other
11.
two, 14 for the other one. Okay.
Okay.
And seeing as how my horny friend has sort of walked off, I'm going to take a tentative step and start pulling out my guitar.
Yep, the other two that were barely affected start standing upright on their two hind legs and begin looking around the bridge.
It's fine.
The two Varoks that are attacking, that Basilstein charged off to attack, they are attacking him back now. Although he sort of expertly sort of keeps them at range with his trident.
Favorite Jewish demon.
Riala, what would you
What?
like to do on your turn?
I'm gonna back up a bit from this one.
Okay.
Sorry, Scraps, you don't get your pack tactics.
I mean, I can just give myself advantage. You know that, right? I
Yeah,
just
I
don't
know.
need to use a bonus action to do it at the moment.
Yeah, right. Let's cast a Thunderball centered here to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Damn.
So that's a fireball, mana magic into thunder.
Yes.
Yeet.
What sort of save do they need to make?
It is.
What?
I'm gonna cast it at 4th level.
Jesus.
Couldn't be much more of a yeet than that. Come on.
DC 17. I'll roll my D20 for my sorcerer wild magic. That's a 1.
Oh,
Oh, sweet Jesus Christ, Rob.
So that's a
The
D10.
spell is now centered on you.
It's a 10 on a 4th level spell.
Suddenly sent. If this is that fucking redirect one that you had at one time, and it redirects to scraps, I'm fucking tossing hands.
Yeah.
I'm joining the rock side if that happens. I'm not joking. How's he gonna know it wasn't on purpose?
No, wait, no! Whack!
7.
Just use a push and push it in the river Styx.
9.
Wow!
Said three strikes. It's 3 strikes. That'll be the 3rd one. It's time. It's time for the heel turn.
Alright, the two top ones, they make their saves. The bottom 3 do not. Alright.
And what else happens?
Well, at least if they're making their saves, it's not a redirect.
What level?
It's a 4th level.
Alright, roll 1d10, please.
Again? I rolled a
Oh, did you
D10, I
roll
got a
a-
10.
Ah. Alright, can you roll 1d8, please?
Oh no.
Oh. 2.
As you let loose this thunder, you feel this, the curling of the feathers releases this noxious gas, and you feel sick to your stomach for the time being. You take 2 points of poison damage, and you are poisoned until your next turn.
Oh! Okay.
So not terrible.
That you know of.
That's fun.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Alright, with a nat 20 on intelligence, this one instantly shoots up, starts flapping his wings in your direction, perches on the edge of the bridge, and is going to make 2 attacks.
Did it just make an intelligence check to see if it could work out where the fuck that giant ball of thunder came from?
Yes. Because
Nice.
magical effects and they're preoccupied eating. That's how I've
Fair.
been operating it.
You
Uh,
interrupt my fucking dinner, I'll fucking rip you a new one, mate.
So 8
You wanna
and
fucking go?
24.
You wanna fucking go?
So what was 2 attacks?
8 and 24.
Oof.
Oh, I don't think I can do anything about the 24, but the 8 does not hit me.
So
Now
this
they
one
have
just
mage armor on.
surges forward, flapping its wings. You can still see some like electric current and blue sparks like circulating through its wings. It darts forward with its beak out, attempting to peck at you, but you just use your staff and knock it out of the way. But as it lands, it rakes you with its talons for 16 slashing damage.
Jesus, okay.
Fuck.
This other rock takes a swing at Bezelstein, hitting with its beak and talons. This one keeps pecking at the road, seemingly nonplussed by the electric current circulating through its body.
I mean, it wouldn't be electric, it was thunder, not lightning. It's important.
Sonic damage.
That's what they should have just fucking called it. Then no one would have that issue of, oh, what does it do?
I don't have...
This Vrock in front of you turns to face you, Scraps, and it attempts to peck and scratch at you with its talons. 24
go?
and 15.
24 hits, 15 does not.
I would like to not have my microphone muted.
Cool.
Is that minus
Bane
Bane?
one.
Mm. How
Uh,
what did you say it was hitting with? The 24?
Yeah, 24.
it's minus pain, and I would
Yeah,
like
that still
to,
wouldn't. It would
So
still hit
21.
regardless.
and I would also, DM's choice, like to use cutting words, knowing that I technically can't use cutting words after I already know what the hitting was, except I'm an idiot
that's
and my
fine, you can do
microphone was muted. So I'd like to just strum down on the guitar and just let out like a yeah from like CSI Miami. And so minus your D4 and fuck off.
So 20.
That still hits.
I rolled a
Take
1.
14 piercing damage as
I
it turns
appreciate
up,
the effort.
hacks down in between the chink of your armor and pulls out like a thumb-sized chunk of flesh from your arm and just cranes its
Hey.
neck up and
Ow.
swallows it down.
That was my favorite chunk of flesh.
You have a favorite chunk of flesh?
Not
Apparently.
anymore.
That's
Bezelstein,
just his second favourite.
Bezelstein still taking on these 2
Nah,
Vrocks
that
by
one
himself. This Vrock doing nothing. Gonna have the 3 of you make perception checks, please.
To see if we notice the fact that the fucking diving bell isn't coming up yet. Finally! Half decent perception check. Shit.
Hey, can I just cast perception? I
I
need to
cast
minus-
perceive.
21.
Ooh, nice.
No anyone.
Scraps and Riala, you're just preoccupied with the large birds attempting to eat your soft flesh. Barney, you let loose your and start and back away ever so slightly, kind of looking around. What you see is
The imp trying to cut the cable to the fucking thing.
not an imp, this thing.
Glabrezu? You fucking kidding me?
Excuse me?
We are the crab people.
People, crab people.
You know,
Standing on the
Don't
other side of the
I-
controls, using its
Bet if we-
pincers to cut the chain.
I knew it! Like,
bet
is he
if we
trying
crack
to use his
the thing-
pincers to cut the chain, or he is?
I'll tell you
Has.
in just a second.
I don't know.
Look like crab. Fuck up people.
Yep, so you haven't noticed him. He's crept up from somewhere. Is now standing upright behind the opposite side of the controls. One of his pincers reaching out over to the chain. You hear this grinding sound as whatever his pincers are made of like scrapes against the chain, and you can see a chunk of the chain missing as his pincer retracts.
And it's just Barney that saw that, yeah?
Yep.
there would be a lot of meat in those claws.
Does Honey point this out to us?
Yeah,
That's
of course.
the point. Okay, cool.
Well, it's been fun, Manu.
What do you mean? We still got 15 minutes of air.
No, this is out of character.
Scraps, your turn.
Fucking finally. Right, so. Barney did inform us about the Glabrezu friend, yeah?
I
Yeah?
haven't heard anything yet.
Whoops.
Also, yes.
Okay, cool. I'll check the Discord to see who had just muted and put it in there, and I get back. Fucking, your children will be amazed, furry monks. Like, what? Anyways, I'm going to use my bonus action to giant up. Please make
Good
me big.
idea.
Dragon up.
I mean, I am technically draconic, but that's not what I'm going for. And then I'm going to just leave those two behind. Bye. Boop. Pop myself over here. And then I'm going to hit the Glabrezu.
Alright, can you make a constitution saving throw?
Sure.
Uh,
Why?
That would also
Wait, is it to do with-
be...
Is it to do with poison?
No. Riala and Barney.
Mm.
Constitution saving throws from all of you, please, as Scraps attempts to flee.
The fuck?
Nice.
Jesus Christ. I don't know why I'm saying Jesus Christ at your fucking Constitution saving bonus. It's only one off from mine. But
I just rolled really well.
Scraps and
Yeah.
Riala. Scraps, as you begin to enlarge, you almost you feel this sensation of your limbs locking up for a second, but you get to your giant size and push through it. Riala, you just barely even register. Barney, the rock in front of you, as Scraps gets large and begins to flee, the rock that he was fighting stands up on its
wouldn't
hind
call it
legs
fleeing, it's repositioning.
and lets out this ear-splitting screech. You are
Oh.
stunned until the end of its next turn.
That's fine because it goes before I go, so it's fine.
Does it? Which one is it?
No, it doesn't at all.
The one that's right
That
beside?
one.
Okay. I'm not done. Chill. And then I'm gonna hit the Glabrezu twice. With my
Alrighty.
nice sword. It's 25.
Yeah, 25 hits.
Good. One day
Wasn't
I'll
there
roll
supposed to be a
well on
might?
this. Oh yeah. I can just do that. Cool. So that many's. Thank you for reminding me. I forgot to check that modifier.
It's just like, wait, there's usually 3 things on that when you're massive.
It's been a
Hang
bit
on.
since I've used giant, honestly. It's been a minute. And
Yeah.
then second one.
Yeah.
Wow.
12 misses.
That
Is an
That
impressive
first.
launch.
You
that's
charge
first.
forward. You can hear the bellowing of the bridge underneath your new weight. You charge forward. This four-armed, dragon-headed looking creature sees you coming. It swings one of its pincers at you, and you manage to block it and parry with a return strike. The second one, it raises its pincer up and catches the longsword before letting you manage to pull it free.
So, does it look like it's now not focused on the chain?
It still has one pincer on the chain.
God damn it.
That's one. Is that your turn, is it?
Might be. Trying to decide whether I should action surge and just fucking deal with this or not. I want additional action.
That rock is an idiot. Barney,
Yeah, no.
you're stunned. That one's also an idiot. Still eating. That one takes a swing at Basilstein. Still eating. Oh, Riala.
My turn.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that this dude's doing this thing around. Oh, Barney told us, yeah.
He said yes.
Okay, cool. I would like to cast Hold Monster on him.
Thank you.
Alright. Creature that you can see within range, take my steam and wisdom saving throw, be paralyzed for the duration.
Question will be whether or not it works.
So a wisdom saving throw. $21.
What's my thing? This could work. Okay, I'm going to use Bend Luck to roll a d4 and take him down by whatever it is.
Is that even gonna do anything? What's your DC?
17 if I got a 4.
It would have been 17 and would have made
Still
it.
wouldn't have worked.
No. That's why I was trying to say that before you rolled it and used that.
It's alright, my maths is bad.
My math
Also,
is
you're not
suck.
poisoned anymore.
Yay.
Was that a point?
It was 2.
Alright.
That's a 20. So, unless Barney can do something to get that down more.
Barney's stunned.
Cool.
I also can't do anything.
I tried.
It would have needed to have been baned ahead of time.
Yeah.
I would like to apologize.
FPW. FPW.
Alright. This rock is going to make 2 attacks against your Riala. Yep, that is the right rock. Nat 20 and a 9. You guys hear me?
Yeah. Everyone's just like, crickets.
What's
Not
up?
20.
A nat 20 and a 9. Because it automatically rolls with advantage, it actually rolled 2 nat 20s. On the beak attack, and then the talons is a 9.
Is that on me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, the 9 wouldn't hit, but the nat 20 does.
I can. Is garbage. 13 piercing damage. As again, it lunges its head forward, takes a small chunk out of your shoulder, and gobbles it down.
Fun.
Good.
It doesn't take your shoulder and gobble it down.
Next one's going to move forward to you, Barney. Take 2 attacks. Another nat 20 and an 11.
So, fixing Blood's PC, yes. And no, they don't hit. Nothing hits me. Everything rolls off on, like, water of, like, oily orc skin.
Yes.
You take 17 piercing damage from the nat 20.
Okay. This is fine.
Basil's.
Poor darling. He's just carving.
You're no longer stunned. That one is dead. Ooh, over the grizzly.
What are you talking about?
No.
Yeah, I definitely. It's going to attempt to make one attack at you, Scraps, and attempt to take another chink out of the chain.
I would like to use Cutting Words on his attack against the chain.
Alright, you can do that. So against you, Scraps, 24.
That is a hit.
Nope,
And
that's the wrong dice. Statistically
That
better.
is still a hit.
are you using it against Scraps or the chain, Barney?
The chain.
Oh.
I have to roll
Okay.
before I know the outcome of the roll, generally
Uh,
speaking. Yeah, I don't care about Scraps. You can eat him. It's fine.
With the
Wow.
24, you take 21 bludgeoning damage
21. Also, ow.
and a 5 against his.
Takes too many turns for me to set up all my shit.
You.
Oh. He throws his weight into the pincer attack, which kind of you Scraps and Barney, you see his pincers close, but in throwing his weight into the attack against Scraps, his pincers don't close around anything and just hits air.
Suncrest.
Scraps, what would you like to do on your turn?
I would now like to use my bonus action to do my fun little thing that makes me resistant to physical damage.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do that. Where's my thing? There we go. Hooray. And that's the hog. Let me just pop that down. Hooray, that makes that a lot easier. And then I'm gonna hit this guy twice. With my sword. Of fieriness. 20.
Yeah, 20 hits.
Cool. And then another 21. Also will hit.
Yep.
How's he looking?
1 second, I'll tell you. And 24. He's still looking pretty good.
Cool, I'm gonna action surge and use that action to try and push him off the bridge.
Alrighty.
Sorry, I'm back.
I'm pushing the Glabrezu off a bridge.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Kill both of you.
Well,
Strength
Not yet.
checks.
that sounds like athletics check, maybe?
My options are limited.
Okay. Athletics check for me, though?
Yeah, go for it.
Fuck yeah. Shit!
That is 22.
I just used my action surge to do that, didn't I?
That's
Oh well.
fine.
You can see as you surge forward to attempt to push him off the bridge, he wraps, sort of clinches your arm in his pincer, and with his arm, underneath that one, grabs around your waist, and closes his pincer around the chain again, and kind of like hunkers down, just sits in place.
Hey, that's not going to work again. At least not at the moment.
Is that your turn?
That's everything.
Alrighty. Let's go. Don't be an idiot. An idiot. Barney, now that you can actually take a turn, what would you like to do?
So go as close to the edge as I can. Look over. Can I see the submarine thing? Is it being winched up? What's happening with Manu and the dudes?
They are just sitting at the bottom. The winch is not being cranked at all. There's no movement in the chain or anything.
I don't know how to word this, but
Please.
if I was stronger, could I just yeet them out of the river?
No. But you
What
can
if I was-
crank the winch.
Really stronger though.
It's a 10-foot in diameter submarine. Scraps would have to be really stronger.
Scraps would have to be really stronger.
Don't waste a spell slot on that. You can't lift it up.
Just stop cranking it.
Yeah,
From the
okay.
water, you all hear. Bloop, 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 bloop.
That's not a good sign. That's a really bad sign, in fact.
Okie dokie. Okay. If I cranked it, how long do you think that would take? Like a minute or two?
3 turns.
Cool. I feel like people are
For
going
the
to be dead
purpose
by
of-
then.
For the purpose of flavor, yes, a minute or two. In terms of mechanics, 3 successful cranks.
Okay. You can only do one. Really, you want to go big?
Sure.
Okay. I would like to cast Polymorph on Riala
Alrighty.
and turn her into a huge giant crab.
Sure. Why not?
For craft.
Wow, that's the giant crab. The giant crab. Just so you know, the giant crab is a 1/8
Oh.
challenge rating creature.
Yeah, no. I don't want a giant crab. I want a huge giant crab. It's from the Tales of the Yawning Portal.
Oh, I don't have that damn module. Right.
And 3 hour I'm posting it in Discord.
It could be.
Challenge you to Clawplach.
Barney and this Vrock. Can I have you make dexterity saving throws, please?
Dexterity.
lucky. You managed to, knowing what you summoned, you managed to move out of the space that this giant crab is now taking up. The rock. Rock does not, and is caught unawares and falls off the edge and cannot right itself. A 6 on its dexterity save.
Bye.
There's an audible splash. There's an audible splash as the rock falls into the river Styx. Bye.
And with my bonus action, if I can, I would also like to inspire my huge lizard friend to be like, ooh, ee, ooh, ah, please don't fucking die. And you get your little inspiration die. It's a d8, but you know, it's a little inspiration die.
Whee!
And that will end my turn as I
Alrighty.
smell the salt legs coming off the crab.
Coming off the Glabrezu, coming off the craft.
Riala, as a huge giant crab, what would you like to do?
I can't believe that's an actual thing.
Right?
It's not just a giant crab, but a huge giant crab.
I'd like to point out that the huge giant crab has a +4 to stealth.
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
The fuck?
Plus 9 to hit. Wow, its claw attack is pretty fucking impressive too.
Yeah.
Oh
right.
yeah. I'm also immune to being charmed, frightened, and paralyzed.
Makes more sense than the +4 to stealth.
So what would you like to do?
How far away from the crank am I?
It's like dead in the center right there.
Okay.
Also have a swim speed, so you could just jump in the creek.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
I feel like that's gonna have other issues.
I would like to try and start cranking them up.
Are you smart enough to know that?
Yeah, have a look at that intelligence.
No.
No, you're not. You're gonna hit whatever's closest.
Can I make the argument that since this other thing is crab-like, I want to fight it for territory?
What other thing is crab-like?
The demon thing.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll let you do
I was gonna
that.
say, yeah.
Oh, I want to go melee
seems
attack him.
I was gonna say, there is nothing like a rock that looks like a crab.
The other thing.
Glabrezu.
Yeah,
I want to fight him for territory.
yeah, go for it.
Alright,
Are you gonna be able to get to it?
I'll just put you there.
Cool, you did it.
I mean, there's one of the rocks is dead, I just don't...
Oh, right, I forgot
Yeah.
that. I don't know how I
alright.
forgot considering the giant X, but you know, whatevs.
I also have a reach of 10 feet. Shit.
So you
I
could
mean,
go
you
for
are
a
a
chain as
giant.
well if you wanted.
Would you be smart enough to know to go fetch?
Okay, so it's,
Just roll a d20 and we'll add 9.
yeah. D20. 14 plus 9.
23, that definitely hits.
So 4d10 plus 5.
Welcome to the realm of capably hitting with melee attacks in this game.
So 21, and the target is grappled.
Mhm.
You can do it twice.
You
can
can
attack
grapple
twice, can't
twice. You can grapple two people.
I can
I don't
grapple
think you
with
can
each
attack
claw.
twice.
I can only make one melee weapon attack.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But yeah, so the dude's grappled.
Can you like pull him
I was gonna say, could you just pull him away? But he is attached to the chain, so maybe not.
Yeah.
Fine.
It's fine. I have a plan.
Alrighty. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Mabrax.
Dead.
Just the one rock is still just chilling. Forever. Just forever chilling.
Alright. This one, not completely useless. 18 and a 14. Does 14 hit you, Barney?
14 does hit me. It is my hourglass.
Oh, okay then. I thought your Bane was going to be your saving grace for us.
Does it have pain?
This one does.
Then it needs to be -4.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
you've
was
already done the
-4,
-4.
but
Yep,
it's
yep,
still
yep,
14.
yep.
You take 8 piercing damage as it takes off not only a chunk of your green flesh, but also a button from your corset.
Okay, this is personal now.
That's it. You're fucked.
Charges forward. Kills this one. Alright,
now
it's
got two-
grappled.
It's now got 2 targets and 2 attacks. Not including the chain. What will he do?
Alright. Gonna attempt to break out of the grapple. 19.
Yep. But that is his action.
Yes.
Aren't you supposed to roll against that?
That's got a DC.
Escape DC 14.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Scraps.
Cool. Well, so he's out of the grapple, but he's still got 1 claw on that chain, doesn't he?
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna use my attacks to hit him with my flaming sword, but I'm very, very specifically aiming for the elbow of the arm that's holding the chain.
Alrighty.
Yeah. And I get advantage now.
Tactics.
Yeah.
How close does someone have to be to you?
5 feet to the enemy.
Yeah.
Advantage on attack roll against creature if at least one of your allies is within 5 feet of the creature and the ally isn't incapacitated.
Alrighty. Well, 26 hits.
Cool. I wish I would roll better on that fucking might one. I swear I almost always roll 2s. And then another
6
one.
time.
Yeah, there's 1 up there where I got a 6, so that's it. Another 26.
Yeah, that also hits.
So that's that many damage to his elbows.
14. And... Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Action surge.
I don't have another one, unfortunately. How'd I go with the attempting to destruct his elbow?
You'll just have to wait and see.
Dang it.
At the top of the turn order,
Buddy.
these 3 rocks all fly away, given the commotion. I'm just going to clean up these tokens because our bridge looks fucked. There is still the one in front of Barney, actively engaged in combat.
Making nipples.
Barney, it is your turn.
What? Oh my god. I've got a 5th level spell. I never leveled up. I'm a fucking idiot. Cool. Thong, the thong, thong, thong.
Really?
Um,
You going to the thong song now?
I am.
Odd flex, but okay.
Am I gonna do it? I'm not. I'm not gonna do it. All right. Let's. I should have been making concentration checks.
For Bane.
For Bane.
Hasn't
But that's
really affected
okay,
anything. It doesn't matter.
because I'm. Oh. But I'm gonna cast Bane again at first level and just choose the 3 targets, because I have to choose 3 targets.
Yes, that's definitely how that works.
Who's the third?
I will choose myself.
Righty. And
Uh,
what is the save?
It is a charisma saving throw.
Have to make a Christmas save against yourself. There you go, you're good.
What's the DC though?
The DC is 15. Oh, is it still 15? 16. That would have been helpful.
So you, the Glabrazu, and were you putting it on the Vrock, I assume?
Yeah, because I have to drop concentration to cast it. So
Yeah, it stays. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
did the other fella? They all get pained? Did the other fella fail? Ah, yes.
I just used
No.
the wrong button.
No, that's cool. Okay.
Yes, he's Bane.
So that's my action. I can't use the bonus action. I'm gonna bonus action cry a little bit because my shoulder really hurts at the end of my turn.
All right.
Gotta love
Yala.
that bonus action cry.
It's usually a rogue special, but DM's nice.
Huge giant crab.
Me. I mean, I really don't like this other crab dude. I'm
You crab?
I'm a bit crabby.
Fuck you.
I'ma hit him again. I don't got much else here.
Yeah, go for it.
It's a
Plus a
15.
9. 15.
15 misses.
Yeah. Oh well.
Just a quick thing. She's not a crab.
Oh, polymorph's concentration, isn't it?
Yep.
Just wind that back.
Riala, what would you like to do on your turn?
As Riala.
Sorry, Riala. It's Bane though, so that's nice. At 160 hit points there.
Riala?
She did her action now, she's just killed herself. Muted the mic. Walked away.
Give me a second.
Just waiting on Riala's headset to fix itself.
Threw the microphone across to the other side of the room because goddamn concentration.
Alright, I'm back.
Hey, Beck.
My thing died. What'd I miss?
It is your turn. What would you like to do as
As
Riala?
normal me, I am gonna cast Blight.
Nice.
Is a Glabrezu a plant?
No, it's definitely not a
Dang it.
DC 17.
Jesus.
Jesus.
I'm a roll a d4.
Times can you fucking do that?
And then, as long as I have sorcerer points, actually roll Bane first. And
Oh, true, Bane. If you didn't catch that in amongst the crackling, oh god, the battery's dying noise.
yeah, I said Bane.
Yeah,
Go 16.
16 was that.
Cool, I don't have to use Ben Luck. Could we not?
I'm
Is
sorry.
36 necrotic damage.
No, my headset's like, hey,
Yeah,
Disconnect.
yeah,
uh,
yeah. Mine has weird issues when it's charging as well.
He's really not looking that crash out of them.
Good, motherfucker.
Alright. The Vrock gonna use his 2 attacks on Barney.
Fine, because I'm going to use cutting words on whatever looks close enough to hit. That's not going to work. The beak looks nasty, so when it comes in to peck me, I'm going to just scream at its fucking face, like as it like opens its mouth. I'm just going to scream into its mouth.
Yeah. Roll your dice.
Yep. I sure do. Please don't kill me.
What's your AC?
It
takes it to 13.
Well, now that I've leveled up, it's still 14.
Alright, well that's 13, so the beak misses. The
Fuck yeah.
talons, 15.
It hits.
Nine, 10, 12 slashing damage from the talons.
How many, sorry?
12.
I fucked up. I think that was 25. Which means 12 is 13. Thank
You
you.
minus 12.
Yeah, except I didn't have my token because I've got different windows above my things.
What to do? Alright. Basilstein is going to turn on the spot, celebrating his victory, having cleared the bridge. See the monstrosity of what's happening right now with a 4-armed creature dangling from the chain, holding his precious experiment up, and is going to use Hurl Flame. And goes over all of you, gently lands in the River Styx. Alright.
Tried, buddy.
Raz. And I have Gala. Actually, no. Scraps.
Yes.
The Glabrazu stares intently in your eyes. His red eyes turning blue momentarily. and you are stunned. The end of your turn.
I'm just stunned.
Yep. At the end of your turn, you get
That's
to.
some bullshit.
It's an 8th level spell.
Some bullshit.
At the end of your turn, you get to make a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty then.
Fuck. That poorly. It's your turn. Constitution saving throw. Right, you're still stunned.
God dang it.
Barney.
I would like to use this new spell that I've been thinking of.
Which is
Cool. Oh no.
oh no what?
Yeah, I'm really low on health. You guys can't heal shit.
I mean, I can heal myself a bit, but I'm good. Riala's not doing terribly. It's kind of just you who needs the heal. So
Yeah. It is. Alrighty. Alrighty. I will cast. It's gonna drop Bane. How healthy is this guy looking?
He's not looking very healthy.
Okay,
Oh, the Vrock.
okay.
The Vrock's
The
still.
Vrock?
The Vrock's still good.
He's still good?
Yeah, I mean he's
Okay.
torn up a little bit, but he's still looking fighting for it.
Sure. Okay. This is a bonus action. Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm gonna use my action to disengage
Mm-hmm.
and hide behind my very tall friend.
hello.
And with my bonus action, cast a level 3 healing word on myself.
Alrighty. 14 points of healing.
Ooh. And that's pretty much ending my turn.
Riala, what would you like?
My turn. I am going to cast. You know what? I'm gonna cast Blight again. That seemed to work.
Righty. Know that Bane's gone. Is Bane gone or is it still up?
No, Bane's still up.
Alright.
I was going to cast Polymorph to save myself, but I'm like,
39 damage. Us.
DC 17.
Alrighty. $24.
Minus the Bane.
22.
I can't bring it down enough.
And that's not half at all, or is it all? Or
It's
nothing?
half damage, I believe.
You want to double check?
Half as much damage on a successful one. So,
Reach
what,
out.
19?
Yeah. Reach out. Let loose the necrotic essences of the blight spell. See the chitinous upper shoulders turn black. the one pincer that I had free begins to shrivel up. It falls back, dead, to the river Styx. The pincer around the chain, snapping off at the elbow and staying there.
Well, that was
Hey,
my
that's-
goal done.
Yeah, that's the damage that
Success.
Scraps did.
It had 19 health.
Goddamn.
Oh yeah, it was gone. If it would have been gone last turn if I wasn't fucking stunned.
Yeah.
I mean, probably.
No, it would have been.
Yeah, but I mean, I have to account for the fact that I can miss. It just doesn't seem to happen very often.
Yeah, it's very unlikely.
Yeah, I do have a plus 11. That's not even as high as it could be.
For the purpose of brevity, it's going to make 2 attacks against you, Scraps.
Oh,
Uh,
hello there. I had forgotten about you.
oh, that was the Glabrazzo sheet. I want to use that one.
No.
22 and 16.
22 hit, 16 does not.
22 minus a D. 21 then. It's 9 piercing damage.
Yeah. 9 was that?
Yep. Bezelstein
Cool.
flaps his wings, lunges towards the Vrock, stabs the fuck out of it with his trident, kicks it over the edge. Combat's over.
Done with this. Just out of curiosity,
Yeah?
the stun from before.
Yep.
2 questions. A, would that have meant that the Vrock's hit, second hit would have just automatically hit or not? I don't remember how stun works. And B, would that have disappeared when the Glabrezu died?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know about the Vrock, I just can't bother looking into it right now, but it's power word
Fair.
stun.
Yeah, I figured.
So I think that stays until you make the Constitution.
That sounds about right.
So yes, all the Vrocks dealt with. The Glabrazzu is slowly sinking into the river Styx. Bezelstein rushes towards the crank, inspecting the chain as he's cranking it, bringing the sphere back up from the river Styx. Manu and Tinker, you guys start to feel the sensation of lifting again. Been what, like
30 seconds.
yeah, probably.
Probably put it closer to a minute, but yeah.
Yeah, there's still plenty of air. You guys, other than the initial drop, you guys, there's nothing alarming happening.
Oh, we accepted our death. We,
I would have been very, very.
It was a
confused
drop
if
of
that
about a
was-
foot.
if the air was going to
falling
be an
in
issue,
elevator.
because that means the combat took so many rounds.
Yeah. So yeah, Bezelstein, you guys up top notice that he's sort of babying the crank a little bit, given that there's a massive chunk taken out of one link. As he gets to that point, there's a infernal back and forth between him and the imp. And the imp says, "Well, friend, could you maybe hold the crank for just a second?"
Got it. I would also be small again by now. Probably.
We fall 1 foot.
And just before the chain is about to be like completely swallowed up in the machinations of the device, he gingerly removes the pincer and uses some sort of flame magic from his hand to weld the chain links back together.
Could I have that pincer, please?
You hungry?
Yes,
Belikosh,
exactly that.
passes it on to Bezelstein. Bezelstein just kind of tosses it over his shoulder. Just lands on the bridge behind him. And presume you can take it if you like.
I'm just sitting there, sort of fingering one of my wounds, healing it again.
Bezelstein moves over and kind of ushers to take the crank again from your scraps.
All right, no problem.
And with his sort of makeshift repair, he just like with newfound vigor starts bringing up the spherical craft. And that's where we'll end the session.
Cool.
Did
Alright,
it?
mate.
I think we can take him.
That was definitely a level up. I'm positive.
Yeah, it was a level up
Especially-
after Bell, but you didn't take a rest.
Oh,
Tell you
really?
what, I leveled up like halfway through the session. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Wait, was it really a level up? So we actually have leveled up?
Yeah.
Well, we'll be leveling up.
Hey, if Barney gets 2
Fuck
level
yeah.
ups, I want 2.
It doesn't
I
work
was gonna
like
say,
that.
no, we just leveled up from that fight. Manu and Tinker did too, but you know.
Ours was through soulful meditation.
But yes, you do
So the-
level up.
Cool.
I was about to say, was it a legitimate
Level
level
10?
up or?
Yeah, you level up after speaking to Bell. You just didn't take a rest.
Fair enough.
That's some
Alright.
bullshit, and you know it, motherfucker DM.
That's a problem for later on. I'm gonna go and crawl into bed because it feels like my lung is actually on fire right now. So I'll catch you all next time.
Right.
Ernie.
Alright. Well, if you all want to leave it till next week, I'll make a note. We can all level up at the start of the session.
We can level
Yeah.
up together.
Sure.
Alright.
But seriously though, we're level 10?
Yes.
Sure. Okay. I was just making
I
sure Manu
I
wasn't
wasn't
like.
making it up.
I thought just making sure Manu wasn't like fucking with me.
Lol.
Sorry.
Alright, I'm gonna go.
Wait.
Thank you, everybody, for dropping by. Thank you, Halle, for the follow. So the players are giving me shit that you can't hear. If you're interested in the game, please consider following either on Twitch or YouTube, link below. Twitter for any updates. We also run a campaign that I run called Trident. Thank you, everybody, for dropping by. I hope you all have a good night. See you next time.